41 illegal aliens arrested at a Shady Dallas strip club, which is under investigation for human trafficking. Let's check it out.
Federal investigators arrested 41 people in a sex trafficking investigation at a Dallas strip club. They also seized cash during the raid at the Chicas Bonitas Cabaret. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo spoke to a neighboring business where employees saw everything unfold. Vanya.
Yeah, well, Homeland Security says they were trying to bust a sex trafficking operation, but that neighboring business that you mentioned says that they never saw anything suspicious and actually are worried about the consequences this could have on their business that serves predominantly Hispanics.
Of course, heard about raids like that, but I didn't expect the ferocity of it. There were so many armed men and women that it was quite frightening.
Homeland Security Investigations agents swept into Chicas Bonitas Cabaret on Harry Hines last Thursday. ICE officers arresting 41 undocumented migrants, saying 29 of them.
I mean, Harry Hines is all you need to know. Once you hear that, you know it might be some shady activity going on out there.
Worked inside the club illegally. Right next door at Global Cars, a car dealer said the helicopters first got his attention.
Rolled up and it was filled. The whole Chicas Bonitas, which is about a 3/4 of an acre, maybe a full acre, filled with police cars and SWAT vehicles and unmarked vehicles, and all of them had their lights on and everything else.
HSI Dallas suspects the club housed a sex trafficking operation and that they are working to identify potential victims. ICE says 5 detainees already had criminal records.
Didn't seem like they were being cloistered or held or anything like that, so I can't imagine. They said that there was human trafficking.
The car dealer told us Chicas Bonitas kept tight security and had been in his...
I mean, just look at the sign. I mean, yeah.
Word, good neighbors. He says he's never had problems.
Looks like it would just, pinned up there. Yeah, I mean, come on now.
With the club and was startled to see agents with guns drawn and surrounding the business.
I mean, they have a guard outside that manages everything like that. You can't just get in there. They have perimeter control. We usually have a lot more walk-in customers.
I mean, why do you think they had such tight security up at that place? It's likely there could be some shady activity going on. I mean, that little place looks raggedy as hell.
But it's just no one's coming around this area. We don't know the extent of it because it's only been a few days. It's only been since the weekend. But we do fear it's going to have an impact.
He says traffic in his business, which is predominantly Hispanic, has slowed down since the raid.
There's no one to buy anything. No one's doing anything. And they're not going to buy a car if there's a fear that they might get deported.
Well, Homeland Security says that $30,000 as well as business records were seized from Chicas Bonitas as part of their investigation. Back to you.
Vanya, thank you.
Yeah, I want to talk about these 5 men specifically. So 41 were arrested, 41 illegals, including 29 suspected of illegally working at the club, were taken into custody by ICE and removal operations Dallas. This is a statement from HSI Special Agent in charge Travis Pickard. HSI Dallas is committed to eradicating the vile scourge of sex trafficking from our local communities, working in conjunction with our federal and local partners and leveraging HSI's unique investigative authorities. We were able to disrupt the suspected trafficking operation at this cabaret and are working to identify potential victims. ICE continues to process aliens who were arrested during the operation, but at least 5 have been convicted of criminal offenses after illegally entering the United States, and 1 has illegally entered the country at least 10 times. Here are the 5 Rhodes Scholars here. Juan Carlos Sayas Medina, a 30-year-old criminal alien from Mexico who has illegally entered the U.S. 10 times and been convicted of aggravated assault of a family member, possession of a controlled substance, and a DUI. I'm happy when anybody who's, been convicted of drunk driving is taken off the streets because that's dangerous as hell. Julio Cesar Martinez, A 47-year-old criminal alien from Mexico who has been convicted of 3 times for assault causing bodily injury and DUI. Victor Manuel Manzano Ramirez, a 47-year-old criminal alien from Mexico who has illegally entered the country twice and been convicted of a DUI. A lot of the same thing here, entering the country illegally and DUI conviction as well as assault. Gustavo Rojas Garda, a 44-year-old from Mexico who has been convicted of a DUI. Gennaro Diaz Perez, a 44-year-old criminal alien from Mexico who has been convicted of prostitution. Wow. I mean, these are not the types of people you want coming to our country. Law enforcement agencies that supported the operation included the Dallas Police Department, Texas Alcohol and Beverage Commission, the U.S. Marshals Service, the U.S. Department of Public Safety, Texas Department of Public Safety, and the Internal Revenue Service, Criminal Investigative Division. Wow, very good job on these agencies coming together and breaking up this potentially very harmful operation. I want to know if they're going to find victims who are tied to this. And these guys do not need to be in the country. They will contribute nothing but nonsense, as you see. All of them are drunk drivers. Every single one of them, I believe. Yeah, they're all drunk drivers. Okay, except for the guy who's a prostitute. So, I mean, that's not exactly the type of person you want in our country. He's not going to contribute to our society. And he was in the right location for it, being out there in Harry Hines. Yeah, so 5 Rhodes Scholars off of the streets here in Texas. And yeah, so we'll see what comes out of this. But great job keeping our state and our community safe. I'll leave that right there. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.